And record. Okay, so you guys, we are talking again about student loans. Biden just announced that payments will be deferred again, one more time, till August. So we have some time. In this video, I'm going to detail like all the things about student loans, especially federal student loans. Can we expect a blanket student loan forgiveness? And what does that cost? What does that entail? Implications for the government, implications for us, and what can we do while we still have some time? Okay, so let's get into it. Okay, first things first. It has been 2 years, count it, 2 whole years that we haven't had federal loan student payment. What have you guys been doing in those 2 years? Have you put aside money to pay off these student loans? What is everyone doing to take advantage of this time? It's been 2 years and the federal government isn't missing our payments. It hasn't done anything too much for the economy. As far as the student loan repayment pauses go, will they continue? I think yes. And let me tell you why. Because right now, inflation is at its highest that it's ever been. Although the numbers, I think, are amazingly skewed, but we see it. I think people are feeling it now. It's in the gas tanks, it's in the grocery stores. Things are more and more expensive. And so what does that mean? If your student loans come due, will you be able to pay for all the expenses that you need plus your student loan payments? Are you going to be able to do it? So I guess that is the reason why Joe Biden has extended these loan payments, because he knows that we won't be able to pay any of this off and continue to live. Like most people, we're barely making it. I think these student loan pauses are going to continue, especially up until election time, because I think if he wants to get reelected, he's going to have to address it in some massive way to make us want to vote Biden, make us want to vote Democratic in some type of way, because that was one of his big campaign things, is canceling student loans. I think now, looking forward, I think Biden will be able to just continue to pause them. It isn't directly answering the issue, but it is doing something. I just wanted to go over all the reasons why they won't cancel student debt, like just the opinions and why it might not happen. And just so you guys can get a different perspective on, should I be preparing? What should I be doing? All those things. So, you can have a whole 360 view of this whole dilemma and just go from there and make plans. Okay, guys. So, the average student loan payment is about $400 a month. Okay, that's a pretty big number. $400 a month. What Elizabeth Warren and a couple of other Democrats are proposing is to cancel $50,000 worth of student loans. Can you imagine $50,000 of student loans wiped out? What a miracle, right? Unfortunately, this will cost the US $1 trillion. And I know what you're thinking, they can just cancel it and be done with it and that's it. No, actually, student loan debt, if it's canceled, it goes into the national debt. Someone's got to pay for it. It just doesn't disappear. I don't think they can do a $50,000 blanket cancellation. Biden is proposing a $10,000 of cancellation for each student, but that is also going to cost money. And right now, with inflation going sky high, I don't think they will be allowed to cancel debt just like that, because it'll cost millions, billions, trillions of dollars. So I do think, however, Biden is going to continue to just pause these payments, I mean, up until probably election time, where because it's causing a significant hardship for most people, he will, you know, be the hero and pause, not cancel, pause until, you know, after election, and then perhaps he might do something or another. But I don't think he will cancel student loan debt, blanket cancel all of it. I don't think he has the power or authority to do that. So again, you guys, I'm saying get your stuff in order. Figure out how you're going to do things to make payments on your student loans. One way or another, just set the money aside. We don't know what's going to happen, so just set it aside until we know. So the second reason is canceling student loan debt would be unfair to everyone else. And let me go over the reasons why they're saying that. Okay, so there is only a select few Americans that actually went to college. And so if you just single out these people and you cancel their student loan debt, which is basically giving them stimmies or stimulus, that's not fair to the rest of the people that didn't go to college, that, you know, didn't take on this high debt. It's also not fair to those that paid off their student loan debt. Okay, so being fair is one of the arguments. If you look at the 2020 statistics, like when the whole pandemic and the lockdowns and all of those things were happening, 80% of high school graduates or people with high school education were the ones that didn't, I'm sorry, not 88, 8%, 80 is a lot, 80% were the ones that, 8%, did I say 80 again? Okay, 8% were the ones that lost jobs, whereas like those that have bachelor's or graduate degrees, it was 4% of unemployment rate, okay? So if you do a student loan forgiveness, you know, that 8%, those high school people that have high school education are not benefiting from that. So keep in mind, just a side note from all this, is if you're going to go ahead and finance school debt, finance tuition and all that stuff, really do your research before you pick your major and all that stuff. Are there jobs available? Can I transition from one job to another? Are there shortages? What areas are they hiring? What are the pay rates? All of that stuff. If you pick like a career or a subject, a degree in something that you can't find a job in, you're going to be screwed, and you're going to hate every single second you have to pay this damn student loan off. So really, really think about what you are studying in. And then we will jump into the next reason why they won't cancel student loan debts. The reason why Joe Biden cannot cancel student loan debt. The reason why. So peep this. Like, if you guys really think that they're going to cancel student loan debts, won't you go right now and go get your graduate degrees and all the degrees and everything that you wanted to get? I mean, the thing that what stops me when I want to get more degrees and all those types is because I'm like, I don't want to pay student loan payments. Like, I don't want to do it. But, you know, if I know that they're going to go ahead and cancel student loan debts, oh, heck yeah, like, I will do it. Sign me up. Where do I go? But that's another reason why they're saying, like, blanket student loan debt forgiveness is not going to happen. Because say he cancels, like, today, right? Let's say he cancels student loan debt. And it's gone. Okay, and what? they're still issuing student loans right now as we speak. So you guys are, I mean, they're gonna have the same problem in a couple years when they graduate. People are gonna be like, oh my God, I can't pay these student loans. And it's true. If they do this and, you know, the people coming up next to us, you know, graduate, they're gonna have student loan problems also. The tuition people is gonna go up. It's crazy how much they can charge for a class that, you know, doesn't even help you in life. But those tuitions are gonna go up. You know, everyone's gonna come and collect. It's not, I just don't see how it makes sense. Maybe he'll do the 10K like student loan forgiveness, but just the blanket student loan forgiveness is not gonna happen. And I can bet money on it. It just will not happen. So thank God we have some more time. I do think we're gonna have a little more time till like the end of this year before things go left or right, who knows. But what we can do in the meantime is prepare. I would be, you know, looking at side hustles. I'll be looking into bringing extra income in. I know it's like easy to say that, but just try any which way. Like while we have a little breathing room, just try and see like how can I bring in some extra income? What can I do? And just try and see. As you guys know, they just wiped out medical debt from your credit report. Maybe that's a thing that can happen with student loans. I'm not sure. I know like as of right now, student loans go with you to the grave. They can probably even come after your family after you die, but right now, yeah, that's how it is. Just try to prepare. I'm a big advocate on budgeting. Get your 3 months bank statements, credit card statements, all of that, and just figure out where each and every one of your dollars are going. Not even just the dollars that come in from your job, but the dollars that you're financing through credit cards, student loans, all of that. Just figure out where everything's going. If you have federal student loans, keep them as that. Private student loans, see if you can refinance. It was better to refinance earlier because the rates were so low, but you might still find some deals out there. But refinance, get that budget going. That was it for this video, and I will see you guys on the next one.